Now, in a big development, the NSCN-Reformation has split into two. According to highly placed sources, NSCN-R VP Akato Chophy is the president of the new group. Now, the reason for the split is said to be internal differences between President Wangtin Konyak and Akato Chophy. Now, a few leaders of the NSCN-R had indicated about an imminent split in the group last month. But things were kept on hold following the intervention of NNPGs Working Committee Convener N Kitovi Zhimomi. Significantly, as per sources, the Working Committee of the NNPGs during a recent meeting decided that there is no room for any new group at this critical juncture, and President of NSCN-Reformation Wangtin Konyak will continue as the co-convener of the Working Committee of the NNPGs. Now, the NNPGs is also expected to issue a statement on the same soon. However, overall, the split in NSCN-R is a big development, especially at a time when the NNPGs are firm on their position on the peace process. Meanwhile, the new faction has announced its decision to be in unilateral ceasefire with the government of India. All right, at the minute, I am joined by our news editor live from the newsroom, Naboran Goswami. Indeed, this is a big development. How are we seeing things from here forward? Now, isn't this even a good time?
Aaron, yes, this was on expected lines. The split seemed imminent. There were talks of a possible split in NSCN-R for some time now. In fact, it was supposed to happen probably sometime earlier, a month and a half earlier. But as you just mentioned, following the request of the working committee convener, it was kept on hold. And finally today, it took place. Now, it's a very interesting situation, as you just mentioned, Aaron. The working committee of NNPGs has indicated that there is no room for any new faction, any new group, and now we have another group in the NSCN-R which is led by Akato Chophy, but the NNPs has made it clear that Wangtin Konyak will continue as the co-convener. So under such circumstances, if a new group is not entertained, what happens to the new group that has just been formed? To throw more light on this, we are being joined by our correspondent, Kohima correspondent Sarah Konyak. Sarah, how significant is this development, and at a time when apparently the NNPGs have indicated that there is no room for any new group, what is the future of the Akato Chophy led group? What could be in store, Sarah?
Yes, Nabarun, the split was announced today by the leaders of the NSCN-R from the Akato Chophy site at his residence in Dimapur. And well-informed sources from the working committee of the 7 NNPGs had confirmed to our channel that Wangtin Konyak will be retained as the co-convener, as he has been playing very active role since the formation of the 7 NNPGs. And so it is very clear that Wangtin Konyak will continue to be part of the working committee as the co-convener, and that the NNPG, the working committee, had also informed that two reformation groups, the new faction group, will not be entertained. And as it is being seen that the 14 tribal hohos of Nagaland just last month in a press statement had announced that, if I may quote the statement, when unity is the call of the day of the present situation, further split or differences must not take place among the factions. The 14 tribes will not tolerate the split among the faction, and as such, any new groups will not be allowed to function in our respective jurisdiction, unquote. So this message has been very clear, and the working committee have said that they will go as per the wishes of the people, and that the new faction will not be entertained and will not be a part of the NNPGs. So as of now, we cannot say how what will be the fate of this new reformation group, which is being led by Akato Chophy, who was also the Vice President under the presidentship of Mr. Wangtin Konyak. Over to you, Nabarun.
Again, Sarah, Will it have any impact on the peace process? For instance, the NNPGs have made their stand clear as far as the peace talks are concerned. They have said they stand firm on their position that the official negotiations are over. They are ready to sign the final agreement with the last minute touch. So at this juncture, we have a split in one of the groups, one of the NNPGs. Do you think that way it can have an impact?
Well, definitely, Nabarun, it will definitely have an impact on the ongoing peace talks, as this will be seen as a new faction here. And although the new Reformation group had announced its unilateral ceasefire with the government of India, but we cannot say whether they will be taken on board or whether they will also remain as a separate entity, just like the Nikisumi NSCN Nikisumi group. However, if we look into it, also the government of India have also made their stand very clear that no separate entity will be entertained in the peace talks now. So we cannot say anything as of now what is going to be the fate of the new faction which is being led by Mr. Chophy. So we'll have to wait and watch as new developments unfold, and definitely such split at a time when everybody is looking forward for an early settlement, and when the government and the civil societies are also coming together to pave way for an early solution. Such split at this juncture is totally uncalled, and it is very unfortunate. And it is also been informed that the NNPG Working Committee will be issuing a statement on with their decision on this matter very soon.
Thank you so much, Sir Konyak, for all those updates. So yes, this is indeed a big development, may have an impact on the peace process, because the NNPGs have been very clear about their position as far as the peace talks are concerned. The official negotiations are over. Now here we have a split in NSCN-R, which is a part of the NNPGs. The NNPGs have made it clear that they will not entertain any more factions, any new groups, and that's what the other groups, the 14 tribes, as our correspondent just mentioned, and overall the people also wanted. So we have to see how things shape up, how this part is handled. We're expecting an official statement, a release by the NNPGs, what they have to say about it. But indeed, well, it's a big development in the present context, when again the peace talks has gained momentum after a period of over 2 years. Over to you, Aaron, in the studios.
All right, news editor there, Nabarun Goswami and Sarah Konyak. Thank you so much for your inputs.